Good evening and welcome to House Von Doom's 28 Days series. My name is Duke Von Doom and I am the Lord and Master of the Manor here. And tonight we are going to be taking a look at Star Wars Outlaws. It's a title from Massive Entertainment, published by Ubisoft. And it's a Star Wars title that's set between The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. And it's the first open world Star Wars game, and it follows the scoundrel Kay Vess and her little companion Nix as they attempt a major heist to escape a crime syndicate. So this is a little different take on most of the usual Star Wars. This is actually going more of a Han Solo direction, and I liked it. A lot of people panned the crap out of this game. But I am one who actually really enjoyed it and thought they actually did some fairly creative things with it. So let's jump back in. I'm just going to show you some of the scenery. And this is, again, I frequently do, but one thing that Ubisoft does extraordinarily well is put together big, gorgeous, beautifully detailed games. And the one thing I do love about this is a gritty Star Wars game. This kind of reminds you of the cantinas. This is more Andor-esque. This is more the bounty hunter, the Mandalorian and the bounty, Boba Fett. And I kind of dig that. I love the Star Wars universe. I have been a fan since I was a little kid, and that really seriously goes back a ways. But, this is a story that takes a different direction. And I think it's maybe a little grayer, and I won't say darker because it's really not. It's grayer. There's areas where, not everybody is playing patty cake with each other. Some people are just absolute scum. Some people are looking to just take advantage of other people, just like the real world. And I think this game actually does a great job. And now let's, I'll jump onto my speeder and let's go get out. Oops. It's right here. Perfect.
Let's get out of here.
Let's jump out. I want to go take you out into the country because it really is beautiful. It's big. There are a lot of big open woods. My only gripe, and it's one of wishing there was more of it, is I love the space battles, and I really do wish there were more of them. I really enjoy jumping in the Trailblazer, getting up into space, knocking around with various syndicates, and just having a good time doing it. It really is kind of a lot of fun. And, again, I understand that, if you were looking for a standard cookie cutter Star Wars game, this isn't going to be your favorite. This isn't going to be one that you love because they did take a little different direction with it. They did try some things that, maybe aren't quite the norm, and that is what, in my eyes, makes it a little different game, and in some ways a little better game, because you're not just playing the usual characters. You're not just doing the usual thing. You're actually out there hustling a little bit. You're actually out there stealing a little bit. I think that adds some character to the game. And in any case, again, I don't really have the bashing. I'm not going to bash this game the way that other people do. Preference-wise, I'm not much of a stealth player. I actually do like a little more straightforward combat, and this does tend to be a little stealthier. So that's, an opinion. That's a preference. And like I said, the only other thing I really do miss is I wish they did have more space combat. But that's because it actually is a lot of fun, fairly easy to jump into, and it's Star Wars. It's just cool to say that you're up there in the Trailblazer blasting TIE fighters out of the sky. So with that, I just wanted to give you a really quick overview. This was a title that I don't think was really fairly judged. And it's getting cheap. Unfortunately, a lot of those big, beautiful Ubisoft titles are probably what's driving their stock price down and why they're so cheap right now. But you can actually get this at a fairly decent discount. And if you do, honestly, I think it's a fun game to play. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. And with that one, we'll call this a night. That said, this is part of the 28 Days series, so obviously more games to come. I want to show you some more titles that I think are worth a second look and definitely a lot of fun. So enjoy, and I hope you come back tomorrow. If you liked what you saw, please like and subscribe. And if you were just stopping by, thank you very much for doing so. Cheers.